What's going on, guys? The Iron Jesse here, and welcome back to my new LEGO Marvel 2026 Infinity Saga set review. And today I'm reviewing the Ravager Jumpsuit Groot set. This is a 76341, it ages 10 plus, it has 604 pieces and no minifigures. I also got this set at the Sugarloaf Mills LEGO store during my birthday last month, and this set cost $60 here in North America and the world for the lineup. So without further ado, let's go ahead and take a look at this whole set. So right here we have Groot himself along with the detonator too. So right now we're going to take a look at Groot first, and then we'll take a look at the side build. Here is Groot in his Ravager jumpsuit. Now we know we've gotten some buildable baby Groot sets since 2022, and the question is, why do we need another one like this? Well, I still love the buildable baby Groots already. Don't get me wrong, they are very cute and great, but we don't need another one, since it would have been awesome if they made an adult buildable Groot, or the buffer version from Volume 3, or even the teen Groot from Infinity War, Endgame, and Thor Love and Thunder. But still, this is still a cute build. I honestly love the head sculpt for this little guy. I totally dig the shaping for it. It is very identical to the 2022 version. I was about to say 2020, but it was right before that. But the one thing, well, actually just the two things that I like, how they use the mech finger pieces in dark tan for his eyebrows, and they actually added the printed pebbles on both of his eyes, since the one from 4 years ago didn't have that because it was all black. But this one has the eye pebbles right here, the white pebbles for his eyes, that looks so much better on him. I just love how LEGO added that. And once again, they used the cap shields in black with the printed design, but it looks so much better on him. I honestly love the wood detailing for his forehead. Those are stickers, by the way, and I just totally did like the detailing for like some of the mulch right here for the head, which you can see right here. And yes, those are the tooth pieces in dark tan for the wood detailing. And I honestly love the design for the torso right here. So that is the zipper right here. I feel like that is a pretty piece while I was building this set last month. And we have that light gray like finger joint piece as a zipper for the build itself. I just totally dig everything else with the red and brown color scheme. I love the shoulder pad details right here. So this is like one of the buildable character shoulder pads. One is in a red color, the dark red color for the left arm, and for the right arm it's in brown. So yeah, I just totally did the sleeve detailing for this little guy, and I just totally dig that. And moving down right here, this is what the detailing for his legs and feet looks like. I just totally dig the detailing for his little hooves right here. So yeah, we have like the rest of the sticker detailing for the wood detail for Groot's feet. I love the leaves right here, the wood detailing, and I just totally did like the wood piece for like the like vine design or something like that. But I love the cheese little pieces in dark tan for recreating that design. We have the stickers for the left leg with that patch detailing, and even that lining texture on the right leg. So yeah, that is just a very good design. Now spinning him to the left, we have the left side of his head. So I just totally love how they use the card pieces in dark tan for him. So that looks very good. We have the left side of his arm, we have a sticker of the Ravager symbol, which looks very good. I just totally dig that. I love the detailing for the rest of the sleeve for him. That looks very good. And we have the left side of his leg with his foot and the legging detailing. So that is just a good design. And we left it up. We have like some of the detailing for the left side of the torso. And I noticed the ingot piece in dark red, and we have like the brown bricks already, as I mentioned, for the color scheme. Spinning him to the right, let's take a quick look at the right side of the head. We have that same detailing, but different looks for the right side of the character. So we have that brown shoulder pad, as I mentioned already, and we have another sticker right here of that strap detailing for the right sleeve for the character. And we have the right side of his foot and leg. So we have that nice detailing for the rest of the details for the right foot for Groot in the legging itself. And once again, if you move that, we have the rest of the detailing for the right side of the torso with like some of the same pieces as the left side. And we have a better angle of those stickers right here. These are two separate stickers for the right side of his leg. So yeah, that is not so bad after all, but I just totally did that. I rather prefer them together. Now take a look at the back of the character. So we have the back of his head right here with those four studs exposed for those card pieces, which look very good. And we have the back of his torso that has another sticker on the center part of his back. So that is a very great design for the character. We have the rest of the back detailing for his legs and his feet, and even the back of his arms right here that look very good. And by the way, this is what the top part of his head looks like, to see how all of that is connected with the mulch and also everything else for this little guy right here. So yeah, very great design for the build itself. I just totally dig like some of the detailing for him, and I just thought it looks very phenomenal to me. In my as usual for these buildable characters, they do have some pretty nice looking articulation. So let's start off with the head sculpt. So the head does move up and down just a smidge, but not as much because of that chin is in the way. So you can move it just up and down like he's shaking his head, yes, but not as much for the side-to-side movement because of those pieces are in the way, especially that jaw piece for him. But at least his arms, like, they can rotate, well, even though those pieces right there can get in the way. And the shoulder does lift up once you move his arm up like this, but at least you can't see the rest of the detailing for his right arm. And same thing with the left one. So like I said, you can move it up and down and in and out, and you can put his shoulder back down. Bend 2 points at the elbow right here, and his fingers can move. So you can give him a little wave or a gun posing look or a good old thumbs up. So yeah, that is just a very nice design. And we have some articulation for the legs. It can move forward and back just a smidge because of those pieces are in the way, but he slightly can't do the splits right here, and he does have ankle pivot side to side and some foot articulation, but at least the articulation isn't that bad for what we're seeing. But still, I just totally dig the articulation itself, but in a good way. But by the way, this is what the rest of the palm looks like, since I forgot to show you that during the articulation. But at least it's not so bad after all. But I just totally did like some of the articulation. And I almost forgot, you can move the eyebrows up like this. So you can have him doing like some different expressions if you want. So you can have him in a surprise happy look. You can have him in a confused look, or you can have him in an angrier look. So yeah, that is just a very angrier look, or an evil smile, since he's just smiling right freaking now. But yeah, you can't just recreate some of the expressions. Like you can't have him being all mad, surprised, or confused at the exact same time. Or probably you can have him in like a calmer expression, or just like in a sleepy look that I was trying to do. But whatever, you can't just like keep him happy or just do what you gotta do for this build right here, since I love how you can't do that with those eyebrows for the build. Before we take a look at the side build, I just want to show you guys this. Well, even though I've seen this on Ashton Flash's review on his channel since I subscribed to him, if you guys have the 2022 version, aka the original version of Baby Groot, you can't swap out the head and put it on him. So you see, that looks so much better looking like this. I mean, look at that. You can't tell me that looks so much better on him, instead of using the same look but without the pebbles right here. So yeah, this one right here, it doesn't have the pebbles itself. It's all black, but this one does. And yeah, this one has the old card pieces in sand green to recreate the mulch, while this one has the finger joint pieces in dark tan. So I just totally dig that. And it has the old stickers on this part and this part in that different look, while the other one does not. And yeah, I just really love how you can swap it out. If you guys already have this set, well, even though this set already retired, since this is a really old set from 4 years ago, but still, if you already have it, right? Oh, what I meant to say was, if you guys already bought this set like I did 4 years ago, then you can swap out the head once you already bought the new one from the beginning of this year, since I totally love how you can do that. But like I said, I've seen it in Ashley Flash's video since I already subscribed to his channel, but still, it is pretty cool how you can swap it out. Here's the build for the detonator. So this is where the scene where Rocket tells Groot to like press this switch and this switch and press this button, but don't press this button because it will set off the bomb immediately and they're all gonna be dead. So yeah, I did rewatch Guardians 2 already since last weekend. So I just really dig the building techniques for it. So I just love like the front part of it. So we have the little levers over here and we have the two red buttons, and Groot's like, which button is it? Because he noticed that there are two red buttons on the detonator itself. And I love how they added this sticker right here. It shows like how long is the bomb going to set off, since it's in 26 seconds, since it's already off from 5 minutes. So I love how they used the wood pieces in black to recreate the wiring detail for the build itself. I just love how they added the connections between it. So that is just a good design. And we have like the right side of the build, we have nothing much going on. The same thing for the left side. And here we have like the bottom part to see how all of it's built. So we have like some of the cylinder pieces in red over here, and turning it around to the back, we have the build for the Anulax batteries right here, but not Harpulary batteries. But and yeah, I just love how they added the building techniques for these batteries. Let's take a look at these just one at a time. So here is what the Anulax battery looks like. And I noticed they added the golden flower pieces to it. So that is a very good design. We have like that lightsaber piece in fully gold. We have those translucent pieces in yellow. And we have the golden flowers, as I already mentioned. And you can put the back on, since it's easy to attach it to this clip. Let me just line it up properly with the second one. There we go. And for the levers, you can move them up and down. And yeah, you notice that they move just a bit because they are attached to this piece. But yeah, that's just pretty much it. If you guys want to recreate that scene where he's trying to like to see which button is he's supposed to press, but not this one, but still it is just a very good design for the detonator. So you can't like recreate like that scene right here, but he wasn't in his Ravager jumpsuit while he and the rest of the team are in Ego's planet to face him off. But still, this is a very nice build, and I just totally dig it. So that is it for the whole set. Now let's move on to the overall, this is a pretty cute looking set in my opinion. But again, we don't need another buildable baby Groot set, because 4 years ago we've gotten the original version. 3 years ago we got the Venomized version, which I still have, but in a fully Venomized look. Then 2 years ago we got the Dancing Potted Groot version from Volume 1 in later 2024. But last year they skipped one, so yeah, they skipped a year in 2025. And then this year we got the Ravager suit. So I just totally did like some of the builds right here. The articulation is pretty solid and nice for the way it is, because of those pieces are in the way, since that's just how the whole set is. But you can't only move his head in an up and down position like he's shaking his head. Yes, because the chin is in the way and some parts of the pieces are in the way too. But still, I just love how they added the white pimples on both of his eyes. So that looks so much better than what they did with the original version from 4 years ago. So that looks so much better on him. And I love how they added the finger joint pieces in dark tan to like recreate his eyebrows. Like you can like do some different expressions for him, like he's mad, confused, or happy, or possibly surprised. But still, I just totally dig this, some of the sticker detailing, like the Ravager symbol, and some of the detailing for his jumpsuit. The zipper design is like the only printed piece that you get in this set. And I love the different color scheme for the shoulder pads. One's in dark red and one is brown. And the hoof detailing for his feet looks very nice for for what we're getting is why I would say I know I talk so crappy, but still, I just totally dig like some of the detailing for that. I love the side build for the detonator too. So I love how they added the building techniques for it's with the two red buttons since one of them is a death bomb, and I love the levers over here and the building techniques with those black web pieces to recreate the wires for it. And I love how they added the two brick built Anulax batteries for the back part of the build. So that is just a very great design. But he did this while he is not wearing the jumpsuit. It's right after he worn it. But yeah, I just really did the build for that. And again, it would have been awesome if they made a buffed up Groot from Volume 3, Team Groot from Infinity War, Endgame, and Thor Love and Thunder, and even his adult version / the original version from Volume 1. We could have just gotten buildable figures of Groot like that in future sets, especially his original / adult version. That would have been better instead of just making another Baby Groot set. But don't get me wrong, I love the buildable Baby Groot sets. They are very cute and sweet, but I rather prefer the adult version or even the buff version from Volume 3 or the teen group. But they could just make sets for those versions of him, especially the adult version from Guardians Volume 1. But I'm still glad we're getting some more Guardians of the Galaxy sets since the trilogy has ended, sadly, because I missed them so much. Well, even though I can rewatch those films on Disney+, but still, I would love for them to make more sets based off of Volume 2, like the ones that we've haven't gotten before with Ego and stuff, but still, this is a pretty nice little set right here. So I don't have anything else to say, but that's all I've gone so far right here. So that is it for now. Thank you guys for watching. Remember to hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe, make sure if you're new, hit that notification bell, the same button, and don't forget to Hulk smash that comment section down below. And tell me in the comments what you guys think about this set for the lineup. I'll see you later.